For more than 2 decades, Daniel Radcliffe has been a fixture in movies, TV, Broadway, and of course, he'll always be an icon for his role here as Harry Potter. But Daniel's done playing the good guy. Instead, he's the villain. It's a new action comedy. It's called The Lost City.
And Daniel plays an eccentric billionaire who kidnaps Sandra Bullock's character, believing she knows the location to a secret treasure. Take a look.
Hello.
Where am I?
You're on my plane. It's nice, isn't it? The seats are made of mama llama leather.
Well, I'm getting off your plane. Unchain me.
That's your seatbelt.
So it's a little bit of everything. Yeah. Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum, Brad Pitt, and Daniel Radcliffe. Do you like playing the villain? Is that fun for you?
It's a huge amount of fun. It's so nice to, just play somebody you don't have to be like likable or the emotional center of things. You just get to go in and it was very, especially like against Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. Like it was amazing to play with those guys.
What a crew, what a cast.
Yeah.
I mean, right? And so you're shooting this in the jungle, is that true? And you're always dressed in this suit.
Yes.
That's your look.
The costume's main responsibility with me was like to try and hide the fact that I was sweating as much as I was the whole time. I mean, you can see I'm not somebody who does well in the sun.
She's even staring.
But honestly, I had like a much easier time of it than like Channing and Sandra and the crew. Like they were in the thick of it in the jungle, like for long stretches, and I was not having to do my guy doesn't get his hands dirty in the way that everyone else.
I picture you laughing a lot because Sandra Bullock's hilarious. Channing Tatum, you guys, what was it like on the set?
It was amazing. It was also amazing, because it was during the pandemic still, and so they had sort of they would kind of buy out the whole resort where we were staying, and all the cast and crew was sort of staying in the same place. We would like hang out a lot more than you probably normally do on films a lot of the time. And they're an amazing cast, and it was very, and it was the whole time I was making it. From the moment I read the script, I was just like, people need this movie. Like people want this movie in their lives. It's so much fun.
Why do people need this movie?
Because it is just fun and escapism, and there is something incredibly, it's an overused phrase like they don't make him like this anymore. Like this is one of the films that they do make him like that. It's really I think it's an incredibly charming, like fun movie. Yeah, I was so lucky to be a part of it.
Well, you've got another project, and I'm looking at you and I'm picturing it. You as Weird Al Yankovic.
Yes.
Like,
you're picturing it while you're looking
it's a
at it.
natural
I was
fit.
picturing the curls, the whole Magilla.
It was we just finished filming. It was an incredibly fast shoot. It was 18 days, and it was one of the, without exception, like probably the most fun thing I've done in my life. It was, and if you can't have fun making the Weird Al movie, like what are you doing with your life, really? So yeah, I'm very. I think it'll be a while, but I'm really excited for people to see that one too.
When you were introducing him, you were saying he'll always be an icon.
Yeah,
right? That was But I think what's so extraordinary to me about you is that you've really branched out. You're known for that, but you're not known for only that. How difficult is that? Because I would think it's really hard.
I think that's really nice of you to say. I think I've been really lucky in that a lot of people have, for every person out there that was like, I can only see you as Harry, there was a director that was like, I want to give you the chance to do something else and do something weird. And, I've done a lot of like, weird things apparently, but like I have the freedom to choose the project that I love, and most actors would kill for that kind of autonomy in their career. So I just, I've been very lucky generally.
I love what you're choosing, though, because nothing goes through the same lens. It's like you've got the Weird Al thing, you got the movie with Sandra Bullock, you have you choose and it clicks.
Well, again, it's just like I am in the position to just pick things that make me happy. Like most actors, if they get a job that they don't particularly want to do, they have to do it still. And I'm just in a very rare position to be able to like do what I want, and I will be doing that for as long as I possibly can.
And we were talking right before we went on, you said you live part-time in London, part-time here, but you feel like you kind of grew up here. What does that mean?
Well, I feel like I did, I think, doing a lot of theatre here and doing the musical here. I was here for a year at one point 10 years ago for How to Succeed. And I don't know, I feel like I did a lot of growing up in that year, and like sort of, I fell in love with the place over that year. So I really, I I feel like a New Yorker now, but I'm sure I don't know if I've been here long enough to really get that honor, but I'm gonna stick around.
Speaking of being in love, you're in love. I mean, you've been in love for a while. You're happy?
Yeah. I mean, me and Erin have been together 10 years now, I think, almost.
Wonder.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. You gotta ask. You never know. You don't know.
Imagine if this was the place where I said no.
That's right. Yeah. That's how. Are you happy? No, actually. I don't.
Thank you about that.
Oh my God! What a question. Are you happy? Yeah.
By the way, sometimes you never know.
You never know.
Never know.
Well, no, but yeah.
How is she?
She's awesome. Yeah, we've been together for like 10 years, and she's awesome.
All right. By the way, you can catch Daniel in The Lost City. It's in theaters. It's March the 25th. Daniel, we love when you come. And it's great to see you in person, by the way.
Yes,
Thank you. Yeah, it's nice.
Starts with you.
Yeah. I know. This is
after that last question. Forget it.
No, but this is lovely, and also it's so nice to not be on Zoom. So thank you to see you.
All right.
Good luck with everything. Thank you so
Thanks
much.
again,
Up
Daniel.
next.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.